What up? Whew, a bit wrecked. That was a bit of a mission. Anyway, welcome to part 2. We're doing some fab work on the S14. One of the things I've done is I've actually swapped to a stock throttle body. I need to do some cleaning up. It looks like trash. Not a big fan of it. So it is what it is. I've decided to go 2.5 inch cooler piping because I'm going to try run it down past the caster bracket. And here, this is our new turbo from Hypergear that Tayo has hooked us up. I really need to paint the rear housing because it's going to keep rusting. But here we go. This is our box of material we're going to be using. Got my, that's a 3 to 3.5. So where is my other one? Here's all our parts as well for this thing. Super keen to get all these parts on it. But here's our comb we're going to be using, which is going to go right here. I was going to use this one, but it's just too long. I didn't really like the way it looked. I think it's going to look really bad. Not real bad, but it's just, I want it shorter. This is our donut for our cooler piping, so you can get real tight radius, which is going to be used to go out of the throttle body past the caster bracket. And yeah, all new material. I love getting fresh material. I feel like it's my birthday. Anyway, we'll start getting into it. This is all we've got done so far. God, it looks a bit trash. I'm having a bit of trouble. My welding setup is definitely not ideal. So, but all I can do right now, I've got to go. I'm going to a mate's. He's moving to Canada, so it's his going away party. So I'm going to go there, get our drink on, then hopefully tomorrow I'll come back and finish doing a dump part. The dump pipe pretty much all ready to be welded. I have just got it sitting in there at the moment. Haven't welded the flange and I haven't welded it to the flexi joiner just yet. I have welded the top part of it. A nice trick that Dimmy from CPG in Keysborough told me about is do it in sections so you're not being awkward and having to weld all these joints with a huge dump pipe. So thanks for the little tip. But I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out so far. I do have to punch the floor up just a little bit because I wanted to tuck it as far as I possibly could. So I'll try just massage the floor. It's not hitting, but it's very close. So I just want to try and massage the floor a little bit. I'm also considering plumbing the external gate. So I might have to do a hole saw here. I'm not sold just yet. I do have a cool project that's just been dropped off. Actually, a guy off Instagram just messaged me. Has this very clean, awesome car he just bought, and we're going to be doing some work to it. So it's a Toyota Supra Mark IV, and look at these plates, 2JZ for me. This thing is awesome, super clean, and we're doing plus T conversion. So going to go high mount manifold, doing a Hypergear turbo, link ECU, all the good stuff for this thing. It's going to be absolutely awesome. His name's Raymond, so what up if you watch the videos, I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be sick. I can't wait. So this will be in between the S14, the truck car, which we're actually picking up our gearbox, picking it up on Saturday, getting a whole new rebuilt gearbox, gear set, all that stuff, because I destroyed it at the last event. As you can see, the 33 over there is looking real sad. And also the BMW, which I should also be doing some work on. I really should be getting into that, but just life and projects and everything, just not enough time. Too many things to do, not enough time. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow when I finish welding up the dump pipe. Pausing the time lapse just for a moment here. I thought I'd just do a quick little update on things we got going on. I now have the high mount manifold all bolted on. I have the oil feed on, have the dump pipe all made up. I do have, looks a bit of a scratch there, but I did end up putting the the rear housing in the oven and baking it, and then putting some heat paint on it. I'll show you what I used, if people are wondering. I've had good and bad luck with it, so I don't know. This Duplico stuff, which is high heat, what does it say? 1,093 degrees, which is pretty hot. I think the turbo does get hot. I'd have to find out. I can't remember exactly how hot they get. But yeah, dump pipe looks absolutely awesome. Very happy with this. I have been told that the longer you have it coming out of the turbo, the better it can be for flow. So I've just tried to maximize the length. I've gone as close as I can without going too close. I do have to reroute the loom. I'm gonna unplug it and pull it out and try get on the other side of the aircon lines. Gonna try manipulate the rest of the AC lines a bit more over towards the rail. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked with the dump pipe. Looks very nice. This is pretty much as high as I can get it. I'm about to pull the front housing off, which I did actually have in that time lapse, because I am about to weld an elbow to it, which is one of these donut things, which this is the first time I've ever used one of these, and also the first time I've welded alloy in a fair while, so they're not too pretty, but now I've got this out of the way, I sort of figured out, where did I start? I think I started there, and this is all 1.6 mil filler, and I believe I swapped from right there. Went 2.4 from here on, so I think 2.4 is probably the way to go. So now we're going to cut this out of 90 and weld it to this housing. But I'll just bring in the old dump pipe for a comparison. This thing is ultimate jank. Look how disgusting that is. That's why I don't really like using mild steel. Just a bit disgusting. Anyway. Well, I'm not feeling too red hot right now, so I want to try to get the elbow welded onto the turbo, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I actually will have to weld it straight onto that elbow, then bead roll it, then weld it to the turbo. But yes, it's all sort of happening. I wanted to try get it running tonight. We'll plumb up make the new braided line for the dump, for the oil return. But I don't know that's going to happen. We'll see how we go. Be back in a moment. Oh, look at this. We got our cooler piping all tacked up. This is actually I can't remember what I filmed, to be honest, but ended up getting all the alloy piping done. I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't welded alloy in a while. Not too bad. As you can see, we go down. Got that joiner just there. Comes around. And now this part, the cold side, I'm very happy with. Super tight. It was really hard to actually do. I think it does touch the body a little bit, but I'm not too phased, to be honest. But as you can see, we've got a tight, like a 160 degree radius. Comes out, down through the caster bracket, then out there, nice and tight, up and around, straight in. I'm absolutely stoked about that. But we're about to head off, go pick up the clutch for the track car. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Good morning. We're back working on the S14. I did start trying to make up the turbo drain, but I do need a 45-degree fitting. I ordered 2 straights, and it's a bit more of a bend than I realised. But we finished all the fab work, so we've got the exhaust done, all the cooler piping. As you can see, you've got the couple snake pipes down here. One thing I did forget, I got to weld in about a 20mm tube for the idle air control. Which I just forgot. It's no issue. Ended up going with no holes kit, which ended up working really well. It is very tight, but sort of it is what it is. I'm not too fussed, but I'm very upset. I'm a bloody idiot. I've talked about the spaces I really want to get to drop the motor down. I didn't think about it, and all the fab work is done. And if I put the spacers in, it's gonna knock everything out of a line, which I'm so angry about that, because it's something I didn't think about, which is not the end of the world. I just have to modify everything again. With this one, I'm hoping I can get away with it after I ditch the battery tray, because that's what is close to it. So if I get rid of that, it should be okay, and I might just have to shorten, which is no issue. This one, I'm not too sure about what's going to happen, because there's a finger gap under here, so I might have to, this might be okay, but I might have to cut the elbow off of the pipe and just put a little angle on it to bring it up, and then the dump pipe I'm probably just to chop out a little bit, not too much hopefully. Screw pipe I actually haven't finished yet, so that's got to be done. So that's not too much of an issue. But we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. I think I might close the video out here just because I am going to pick up my gearbox for the track car now. So I'm going to pretty much knock into that. This thing might be left for a little bit. So we have Battle Royale in 2 weeks, which is the final round. I'm currently leading championship by 1 point. So want to try and get my car ready. As you can see, she's over there. She's over there in the corner, looking really sad. Yeah, we got a brand new Extreme twin plate sprung center. I think it's a 230mm, and then we have a complete brand new Speedtech close ratio. I think it's 1st to 5th gear set, billet center plate. I'll go over it in the next video once I've picked it up. He's doing me a new rebuilding my diff, my GDR diff. But yeah, I also have to make a new cold side cooler piping again, but that's in 3-inch. So that'll be all in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.